Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. As I said, it's always a bit of a hit and miss in the beginning because I haven't figured out all the technical stuff. But man, was that intro good. Well, welcome, everyone. Nice to see so many of you here again. And huge, huge, huge welcome to Luna Astraea. Am I right?
Yes.
Is it pronounced properly?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, huge, huge welcome. And then, of course, to Colhauser. How are you as well?
I'm good.
Yeah, Colhauser wants to look after chat today, so that's cool. Us ladies are going to be chatting up a storm. If anyone has any questions for Luna, go for it. Post them, and Colhauser will ask away so that I can focus on the lovely, lovely Luna. And yes, as I said, so nice to see so many of you in chat here today. Luna,
Yeah.
you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm from United States, California. I know. I'm already expecting what everyone's going to say in the chat about that. But I've just been doing lots of gaming videos, and I want to start getting into content videos as well. I'm just baby steps in and trying to get to that 500 and then eventually 1,000.
Oh, no, that's fantastic. I've been watching some of your streams today, and
Yeah.
I didn't even know Fortnite had a scary horror section.
Yep, Fortmares.
Yeah, I went back and I watched a little bit of your very first stream. And there were a lot of spiders in that one.
Oh, yeah. I've tried editing that video for ever since then, and I get scared every time.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. I actually, yeah,
It's
sorry.
funny, Luna, because it was a stream Anjanette had X-Wing on, and they just went into a spider and birds and crazy, stuff. So they're looking up spiders, looking up this, looking.
Gosh.
It was an interesting stream.
Yeah, I want to go look. I want to actually find that because I want to play a little clip from it. Because it was really, really, really funny. I just want to bring it up quickly, but I've always got to figure out the techno stuff. Okay, wait. No, I do want the volume.
X-Wing taking a picture of that bear when he was in Calgary sleeping, laying down on his back. So that was pretty funny.
I didn't see that. Was that on X?
No, that was on Instagram. He posted because he.
Yes, yeah.
So.
I miss a lot of what's on Instagram because I only go on there like once a day, and it's normally when I want to laugh my ass off.
Same. Just watching all the memes back and back.
Yeah, I promise you, I can go down an Instagram rabbit hole like this, and if I look, it's an hour later, my battery's flat, and my stomach muscles are sore from laughing.
Yep.
So, Luna, how many months is it now? If I look at your oldest video, you started 7 months ago. How did you get into it?
So I've always wanted to do videos on YouTube gaming content. And me and my friends would always joke, like back in 2020, we'd be playing things like Among Us. And we were like, this would have been so funny if it was on YouTube. But I was always too afraid to show my face and to just get online. And so then, 7 months ago, I started uploading videos from my PlayStation. And so they were very poorly edited. And then I ended up moving to PC and actually.
Oh, sorry, I pushed play by accident. Sorry. Yes, sorry, go back.
That was funny timing. But no, I started showing my face. I think beginning of July is when I started actually like live streaming and going live because I didn't know I needed watch hours. And once I saw that, I was like, oh, I have 4,000 watch hours to get really quick.
Yeah, I know. That's the scary part. But I will tell you, live streaming builds it up pretty quick. So just keep plugging away. And it's fun once you build up a nice community. And I've got one of the best communities out there. It's really, really nice.
And Luna, tell Anjanette in the chat, what got you into this, like with the whole theme parks.
The J thing.
Oh,
So
yes.
I'm really into theme parks, and what actually really got me into it is me and my mom have always wanted to do theme park content. This goes way back to an app in the past called Mouseweight, where people used to film content, post it on there. It was like a little message board thing. And then people started making YouTube channels, but everyone that's in California is all super left leaning and
Ah,
super weird, and they get very political, and so you just don't feel welcome amongst those groups. And there's one in particular who hates Jay, literally his arch nemesis. And I was
no.
watching his video because that
Huh?
guy was in Florida. His name is Peter. He was in Florida filming content, and he was talking about a Florida streamer that he hates. And I'm like, I wonder who he's talking about. I wonder who the Florida streamers are. What are they like? And then
Uh-huh.
Jay's video popped up as recommended on Peter's video. And I started watching it, and I was like, oh, this must be who he's talking about, who he hates. And then I learned the lore of how much Peter just dislikes Jay. But yeah, I started watching Jay's theme park content, and then I found Geeks and Gamers through Jay, and then started watching that all the time. And I was like, wait, there's people out there who believe the same things as I do, like all the things I was seeing with Hollywood. Like, my mom talks about it all the time. She gets really depressed over it because she says that she literally gave up her life for Hollywood because she
Mm,
loved celebrities so much, and she literally
yeah.
didn't really do anything in her life because she was so addicted to TV and movies, because she's like, I have to support all these celebrities. And so the way that
Ah,
they've all turned and have become so vicious, she's like, now she doesn't watch TV at all. She doesn't watch movies at all. She refuses. And so
I
that's
know.
something that we wanted to get into, is like theme park content. And then I was like, well, I should do gaming content. All these people do gaming content too. Like,
Ye
why am I not recording this? Because I'm going to play the game regardless. I'll spend 10 hours
yes.
on galactic contention anytime. Might as well record it.
All of that goes over my head because what I know about gaming is dangerous. Even though my husband is the biggest gamer out there, I mean, he was literally addicted to World of Warcraft for over 10 years. And then there was
Hmm.
another one that he was playing after that. And all the grandchildren have got either Xboxes or PlayStations. So I'm surrounded by gaming, but I can't play. My fingers will not do the control thing. And my husband has tried. He's just given up. I've got like 2 left feet and I've got 2 left thumbs. It just my mind doesn't go like that. But I can play Candy Crush, so that's fine. And I'm totally, totally, totally with you on this whole woke thing.
Hmm.
Because as well, you know, I started following a singer. I heard one song and it's like the family's burial song for literally centuries. So I heard that song and then got into the fellowship via that. And
Hmm.
I was like, okay, so I'm not a weirdo. There are other people out there that think like I do because the world has become so woke. So I'm totally with you. It's almost, to coin a phrase, it's like you found your tribe. Does that make
Yeah,
sense? Yeah,
$100%.
it's like where you finally find where you fit in and no one's looking at you like, you can't say that. Because I sometimes speak, I don't have a filter. And I was always getting
Hmm.
into shit. And everyone was always like crapping on me for stuff that I said. But I mean, your beliefs are your beliefs. So I'm glad to see I'm not mental, that there are other
Hmm.
people that think like this as well. And the whole world hasn't gone mad. So yeah, that is fantastic to hear. And so tell me, is gaming what you do, or I'm
Hmm.
not asking you to tell to tell us exactly what you do, but is there something else that you do as well, and this is a sideline, or is this going to become your full-time focus?
Oh yes, I've actually been very upfront about that. I have it in some of my bios. I'm a
Mm.
hairstylist by day, gamer by night.
I saw that. Oh God, and here I'm sitting with my hair
Uh-huh.
looking like crap. Ah,
But I would
goodness,
like to
yeah.
transition into doing more of this because I make my own schedule, and
Mm.
it's really hard to be a hairstylist.
Mm.
There's been a major shift since 2020, and
Mm.
I've become a very anti-woman in some ways because of the things that I am told by my clients and the way that they treat their husbands. There's so many where I'm just like, I feel bad for the husbands. I feel bad for what their wives put them through, and most of them are also left-leaning, and then you have the husbands that are very right-leaning that are stuck in these relationships, and they're just butting heads. And yeah, it's a hard profession to be in since the pandemic. Everyone's emotional state has shifted a lot.
Oh, you know what? I totally get that. Just give me a second quickly, Luna.
Mhm.
There's my one grandchild is like pinging me away here. I just want to quickly sort.
Yeah, well, while she's doing that, I was streaming this morning. I was streaming this morning, and I was going to do
Mm-hmm.
Galactic Contention. Galactic Contention didn't come out because we started talking about my knee surgery, then turned into health and fitness, and then turned into politics. So
Oh no.
so everyone was in chat. We were just all talking. Old man Hatfield was there. Lex was there. He was like, "Oh, this is an interesting episode of Galactic Contention."
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun this morning. So I didn't get to do any gaming because for like the 2 hours we were just talking knee surgery, politics, and I guess in the cons like Fan Expo and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That
I
was
mean,
just
I
while you were
missed.
waiting to get in the lobby, right?
No, I was just sitting there. I just had it up. We just didn't like. If you go back and watch, it was just sitting there up. Like because we just got into Ladybug was there, Darth Yeager. There was like 30 people in chat, and we were
Oh,
having
nice.
fun conversation.
Yeah, I was watching for a bit, and then when you said, "Oh well," somebody said, "Oh, I thought we were doing a toy stream," and then you said, "Oh
That was
well, might as well." And the next thing I saw, the game was gone, but then I had to leave as well because we went to a barbecue because there was a big rugby match on this afternoon. So to put it in perspective, rugby for South Africans is what American football is for Americans. I don't know what Canada's equivalent is. Ice hockey?
all we have is hockey.
And yes, Luna, I totally get what you're saying because you know when you're a hairstylist, everybody it's like being a bartender. It's like everyone's therapy as they talk about themselves while they're having their hair done. I'm like the only
Mhm.
creepy weirdo that's there on my iPad creating content while my hairdresser just goes crazy. That's how I ended up with a bang. She went and cut half my hair off in front. I wasn't paying attention. I just saw her do something, and I was just about to ask her, "I hope you're not cutting bangs," and choops, it was gone. So yeah.
And then you had a bang.
Yeah, no, and I've got this silly piece of hair that keeps flopping in my eye, but it'll grow out. My hair grows out. It's shame. So yeah, I get it. So you can't even um you've got to just sort of bite your tongue or your clientele goes out the door type of thing. And that's not satisfying. I
Exactly.
totally get that. Yeah.
And that's
You
been
need
very hard too, because being in California, like, I'll admit, um, I was at for most of my life, I was Democrat.
mm,
But I wasn't actually. I believed a
mm,
lot of Republican views, but I was trapped because when you're a Democrat, you're not allowed to voice your opinions whatsoever, and
mm,
my entire family is Democrat. And so I was afraid because I'm like, "Well, I don't agree with your guys' stances on all these different issues," and I couldn't speak up and say anything, and honestly, what got me to stop that was Charlie
mm.
Kirk. Um,
Yeah.
that him talking is what got me to be like, people need to talk more and voice their opinions, and I can be vocal and not be shunned. And so having to go to my mom and go to my grandma and be like, "Hey, I'm voting for Trump. Like, I'm a Republican. I realize I'm
Mm,
very pro-gun. I'm anti-feminism. I'm anti-abortion. Like, all of the fundamental things that make a Republican is literally what I am." And so I was
mm,
like, "I've never been a Democrat. I only did what I was told to do, and when you're told you can't have an opinion besides this." And so, Yeah, it's very weird, but being in the area of California I'm in, it's mostly Republican, and that's why so many Democrats are trying to get out of this area. So it's like we're just this little pocket though, and everywhere
Yeah.
around us hates us basically. But it's
Yeah.
nice to be able to have conversations with people because even when I'm at work, I have to keep it professional and I have to keep it neutral. So I just agree with everything everyone says to me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Trump bad, ICE bad. Like I'm just like
Yeah.
a machine at work, just agreeing with everything the client says because the customer is always right. And so it does get exhausting.
Yeah.
So it's nice to hop online and then be able to talk freely with everyone and be like, wow, we all relate so much. And it's so
Yeah.
much freeing to be like that, to be on this side
Oh,
of it.
yeah. Definitely. I totally agree with you. I've been best friends with someone since high school. And when this Charlie Kirk, when the news broke that he had been shot, it was all over Twitter, especially in our
Mhm.
sphere. And I was like, who's Charlie Kirk? And then my husband said to me, but Anjanette, you know who he is. Now I'm shit because I see people's faces, but I don't always link
Yeah.
the name. And then when he showed me some stuff, I was, oh, yes, I know this guy because there was always debates where he would talk rationally to someone that was so
Mhm.
single-mindedly this. And then he would just ask a couple of logical questions. And you would literally see the scales fall off the person's eyes. And it's normally a
Mhm.
young person, students, whatever, that are easily influenced. And you could literally see him getting through to them. So I get why he
Yep.
was probably a huge threat because he didn't shout back or just bang on. He would just say, okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but this, and this. How do you answer that? And it was logic. And yeah, and I must say, American politics is even before the Trump thing. I mean, I've been around a couple of decades. Not going to say what number we're crossing over to next week or 10 days from now, but I've been around. So it's the one thing I've always noticed about American politics. It's very, you're either this or you're that, because I think there are only two political parties that really matter.
Mhm. Yeah.
And there's like literally, if you're Republican and your daughter marries a Democrat, or and vice versa, it's like this big
Mhm.
thing, which is actually sad because it shouldn't be like that. But in any case, and but let's not go into politics because it's too depressing.
Right, it is. It is.
Yeah.
I did that this morning, so I did enough for us for
You're
the
like
day.
tapped out. Yeah, we've done our politics for the day. That was the political
Mm.
segment. I wanted to quickly put this on screen. You guys want to hear Luna scream? Let me do that. I had it. There was a piece here. I was just trying to find it now. Luna, do you know how deep into this first episode?
Oh, right about there. Yep.
Okay.
Unleash something.
Prove it.
Okay.
It was at this moment he knew he messed up.
Oh shit!
Look at the size of that thing.
Me. Oh, I
X-Wing-
hated that one. I hated
X-Wing would be dead right now.
I don't like this room. 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 Oh,
Shit. What? Look at that thing.
Fuck my life.
I'm glad I chose
I'd
this.
imagine that
No, I'm
landing
not
on
glad
you.
you chose this.
Yeah, I'll pick up the phone. I'm
Yeah,
not a
go ahead.
bitch.
Oh yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm a big bitch.
Is that you, Luna?
Yeah.
With fucking Batman Beyond, I just realized. What the fuck?
I laughed when I saw this part as well.
Oh, man.
There was
I have
other
not seen that in
screaming
a
that
minute.
Is it now? Is it going to come on?
Something happens at 35 minutes. Oh, hell no! Help! Help!
there was some place where it was like hectic screaming.
There's a
I
lot
was
in
like,
here.
yeah, I was like wrapped up in this. Yes.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
big motherfucker.
Yeah, well, he took the words right out my mouth. Let me just realign. So I was watching bits of your stream, and I have to admit, it kind of got me thinking, damn it, man, what do I need to have to play Fortnite? You play it on a console, you play it on a PC, because that looked like
Might
a
be
lot of
convincing
fun.
Cole too.
Yeah. Say again? Sorry, I didn't catch.
I said I'm trying to convince Cole. Maybe it's working.
Okay.
Yeah, I said let me think about it because I did listen. I don't even play Fortnite with Jay or Jeremy, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. I played it one time before and I just couldn't really get into it because I'm about the whole modern warfare type like
Yeah.
shooting games and Battlefront. So I don't know, maybe because I know Jose Taco was trying to get me to try it. He said just try it one more time. So let
Yeah.
me think about it.
Well,
I just
yeah.
find it a little for me. I find it a little slow, and that's not saying anything
Oh, I
negative
get
to
what
the
you
people who
mean.
play it, but I like that. I like that run and gun of
The
games.
fast-paced action.
Yeah, and that's why when
Yeah.
I like playing the Galactic Contention, the Battlefronts, and Call of Duty because I like that running. I don't like to have to pick up liquids or this or that,
I
right?
get that.
So I'll let me think about it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you one thing, if I did ever, because my husband's always trying to get me into gaming, and I don't know, my mind just never goes that way. But if I was going to play a game, I would have to say something like that, because I mean, to be scared shitless like that, that's cool.
Right, there's a lot of
Now,
horror maps on Fortnite, so it's fun. I'll do a
yeah,
lot of the creative ones. A lot of the Japanese horror ones are really good too.
yeah, and I didn't know that that was in Fortnite because the only
I didn't
Fortnite
know
I've ever
either.
seen, yeah, the only one I've ever watched is where they're all running around and they're grouping and whatever,
Mhm.
the G&G crowd. So I'd never seen that this was part of Fortnite, which is fine.
Well,
Tell me,
like I was just going to say, remember, even for me, when Jeremy has to come on to do the G&G gaming, and I'm just like, okay, what game am I playing? I'm playing Among Us, a game which I would never play.
Among Us.
Fall Guys, same thing. Party Animals, what's Mecha Chameleon. These are games I have thought, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. These games aren't for me. But I've actually been enjoying them, so I was glad that Jeremy asked
mm,
me to start being a part of the G&G play group. So, and you know what? I gotta say they're fun. These games
yeah,
are fun. Among Us, it's funny. Mecha Chameleon, everyone's laughing at me because I'm hiding in some ridiculous spot where someone can actually see me. So I'm actually having fun playing these games. So
yeah.
if my mind can change on something, I could probably change it on a Fortnite.
Yeah, man, go and try the scary stuff. Then we can all look and be scared too. Um, I have to say, who I laugh at a lot is Jay because he always he thinks he's found the best hiding spot, and then it's like, oh shit. No, he doesn't
Yep.
say oh shit. He always just goes, oh no, and then he's taken out. Yeah. Where did the name Luna Astraea come from? Is there a story behind that?
A little bit. I'm really into like all kinds of different mythology stuff. And someone
Yeah.
had told me you should make a name that like represents that. So what would you want? Because his name was like a god of this and that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. He's like, what would you want your name to be? And I'm like, I like what goddess of the moon and stars sounds like because I've always been
Yeah.
into like witchy stuff, Harry Potter, and all of that. And he's like, okay, well, let's
Yeah.
look up what goddess of the moon and stars translates to. And it was Luna Astraea. And I was like, oh, that's catchy. I
Ah,
like that.
yeah,
So it was
and
first
it's got
that line that came up.
I get that as well. It's a nice name, and it's I'm
Mm.
gonna say it sticks in your mind as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does a typical day look like when you're not gaming or on the internet? Or how much time does the internet take up in a day?
A lot recently since I'm trying to hit those watch hours. But usually it would be going to work, working on about like 3-4 clients a day, and then I have a lot of animals. I have a lot of animals to take care
Ooh,
of.
which and what have you got? Dogs, cats? Are you a dog person, a cat person,
Got
a bird person?
everything. I've got everything, and some were a mistake, that's for sure. I've got 3 dogs. So I have a
Yeah.
beagle mix and 2 chihuahua mixes. And
Oh,
then I know they're so cute. And then I
I
have
know.
a cat that showed up outside of my house, malnourished and cold. And I brought her
Oh,
in and nursed her back to health. And now I'm just stuck with her because I don't have the heart to get rid of her. And I'd
oh
have to
no,
give her
no.
to
Cats
someone that I
choose you.
really trust. Yeah. And so I've got
Yeah.
her. And then I have a bird who squawks a lot and a gecko.
What bird is it?
It's a sun conure parrot.
Oh, those are so cute. My
Mm,
grandchild has she's got two. The one is like a
mhm.
yellowy color, but I have to say his color is very disappointing. He's like a like a pale thing. Oh,
Mm.
Alfie.
Hey,
Let me
Alfie.
just quickly pop that up. Alfie says, "Thank you very much for the €10, Alfie." Alfie's such a rock star. Alfie does all the art for Bro Science.
Oh,
Whenever you see
cool.
the art of the week, or that's Alfie that does that. She's been doing that since I think what is it, the second or third episode of Bro Science. She's freaking amazing. It says,
Dang.
"Hi, Anja or Anya, Luna, Astraea, and Colhauser. Good to see you all. I'll be listening, but I'm also working on a new sketch." Oh, there we go for Bro
There we
Science. And she says she's also subscribed to your channel. Have fun,
Yay.
everyone. Oh, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Alfie. And I need to do another, I think there's for the 125 for Bro Sounds. We want to put together another animation. Sorry. God, I'm half dying here. My grandchildren all had flu, but I never get sick. So this just like
Oh,
passed me by. Um, yeah, and yeah, thank you to everyone who's subbing to you so far.
yeah.
That'll
And
be awesome.
for Old Man Hatfield, because he asked me how do I got my name, and then he says
Uh-huh.
dad. So I guess he is my dad. But basically, I got my name from GI Joe, so that's how I got my name, Old Man Hatfield. Uh,
Oh,
Duke, the leader of GI Joe. That's basically I use his. I basically took his name and his last name, and I put it together, and that's how Colhauser came up.
now Carlisle is part of the oh God, I've got to remember again. The G.I. Joe universe, or is it part of the Transformers
GI
universe?
Joe.
Oh well, you guys have got a surprise coming this week for Tree Bear. That's all
Mm.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Um, and then Luna, you're up to 243.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, so if we can get a few more subs, if you guys look, I've pinned on my pinned post, I've got Luna's link there. So if you guys can just drop over and go and follow her, that'll be absolutely awesome. So yeah. What else did I want to ask you? Do you still remember? Well, I think was that your very first stream, the Screamer one that we
I think
just
that was my
watched?
first video, yeah.
Okay. And were you nervous going into it?
No,
Um,
because that was just recording. Yeah, that wasn't a live stream. It was just recorded content. So we just played the game and I recorded it on my PlayStation and then edited the video
um,
later. So not too much, but yeah, my first live stream, I think might have been also a spider one. but that was playing Huntsman on the PC. And yeah, I was very nervous because I know at the beginning of the video I'm just rambling and not playing the game because I'm like, I don't know how to do this. Hi, I'm gonna play this. Is anyone watching? Am I talking to myself?
Oh, that is the worst. That when you go on, because my very first time as well, people kept saying, "How do you do these animations and that?" And I
Mhm.
was like, and I put up a post and I said, if I did a stream to show you how it's done, would anyone be interested? And of course, the seed was planted when I saw Colhauser's viewing hours just go through the roof when he started live streaming. And I said to my husband,
Mhm.
maybe this is something I should look at. But I mean, I never thought I'd be on camera ever. Old man Hatfield, you darling old man. He said, thank you for explaining that. I was wondering how a melanated individual like yourself would have that type of name.
I try, old
Oh,
man
that's
Hatfield.
funny.
Try.
Yeah.
But it's funny when I did my first stream, I actually I called Jay and I said, Jay, listen, I'm doing my first stream. Can I get some advice? And he basically said no. So I said so, and then he got back to me and he says, listen, the best way to stream is just to be yourself.
Mm.
Don't overact things, just be yourself, and that's all you need. And that's what happened. And so I just became myself, just and just enjoyed the stream. Now, mind you, I had some help from people as Jeremy, Gary,
Mm.
Ryan, Jay. I had a lot of people who helped me to get me, and it was Drinker was on my stream when I got over the 1,000. So
Mm.
I owe them a lot because they were the ones who pushed my name out there. But I also, a lot of you out there as well who helped me, achieve that goal. So like I'm truly blessed by everyone. So it's going to happen to Luna as well. She's gonna get her numbers fast and quick. So
Yeah, I tell you one thing, this community is just awesome.
Mhm.
The way they embrace you and I mean, I've seen stuff go down. I mean, we all see what happens on X and the rivalries and this stuff, and just in our personal sphere as well. There are a lot of people who well, not a lot, but there are few people that, the camaraderie isn't there. But I will say in
Yeah.
our community, I mean, everybody bands together to help you and to help you grow. And if ever there's an appeal put out that help this person get to so many subs, I mean, everybody just goes and subs, no questions asked, nothing. They go and they
Mhm.
sub to you because it's a support thing. And that is fantastic. It really is. And that's why I said this is the most welcoming community. And yes, I've seen you can have disagreements and whatever, but it's there. You have a disagreement, you move on, and I'm talking about like differing views and that, not like actual fights about stuff, but you can have a screaming I've seen it on TNME as well, like screaming matches between people about like differing views on Batman or whatever, whatever. And then it's over, it's done because it's not an actual fight, it's just a heated debate. It's a spirited debate.
Exactly.
it's
So
it's
yeah,
funny.
it's a
Mhm.
really
It's funny
mm.
when I was on Team NE, I just kept quiet until I could interject and say something, but I pretty much was quiet. It was a fun stream, but
Yeah.
I was just quiet listening to Mike and Piero go at it. So
Oh, that
Yeah.
was funny.
I was
I
just like,
remember
yeah, this
that.
is cool.
Yeah, oh, thank you so much for the $10, old man Hatfield. That was really funny. um, yeah, Colhauser, can your first stream that you were live on camera though, that was with Demi and Kiwi and myself, am I right?
Yeah.
And Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were doing a segment on movies and something. It was like a very heavy stream.
Yeah.
Oh, the idea was to cover heavy topics. And I said, well, I know someone who's sort of knows something about movies and that. And then we roped Colhauser in. And you were like, oh, it's going to be the first time I've ever been on stream. And it went fine.
Yeah, everything went great. It's a lot of fun, and whether it's doing the gaming streams or doing our watch parties or doing our, it's a lot of fun. Like a good example was my birthday stream, because I had Jeremy, Drinker, Jay. I didn't say a word. I just let them talk, because
Yeah.
it's just let them roll the ball. But when like this morning, we were talking some toys, we were talking surgeries, we were talking politics. I was on Darth Jager's channel right after. We were talking toys, DVDs, and physical media. So these are the things, we all know our strengths, and you push on those strengths. So it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Me and Luna, we've been also gaming a lot together.
Yes.
We've been doing Galactic Contention, we've been doing Battlefront, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. The thing
It's
is, you've got to have fun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing, I also believe that. Oh, sorry, man. I'm from Africa, Luna. There's always something fucking flying around. I'm forever swatting away. I think if anyone ever had to watch my stream and not hear me, they'd think I was mental. I'm chasing spirits, and it's freaking bugs. And now I've totally forgotten what I wanted to say, and that happens too. Yes, that's what I was going to say as well. It's also it's important what Colhauser says. Always just be yourself. I wouldn't know how not to, because I think once you start chatting and whatever, you sort of forget you're on camera anyway. You're just chatting to friends in chat and that. And I had a point with this. I promise you. I just can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know much about gaming, and movies. I haven't watched like all the new movies in probably about 5 or 6 years. I stopped watching movies a few years ago already. If I want to watch a movie, I go back and I watch the older ones. Because the new stuff is really shite. But I see every now and again there are a few good ones coming through. But I stick to what I know, and animations is what I know. And then, yeah, just chatting. Because, yeah, if I had to start talking about other things, I'd be hitting my name with a plank. Oh, Brenda Kruger says she has a brother that she fights with all the time, but she loves him to pieces. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to have a throwdown fight with family, and 2 minutes later, you're back to normal. You have your argument and then you carry on. But I've noticed that with Democrats as well. Oh God, we're back to politics. That doesn't happen. Yeah, there's that intolerance level. But in any case, moving on. If you had to watch, okay, your first stream that you did wasn't that long ago. But is there anything in that first stream that you look back on and you go, oh my God, I can't believe I said that or did that?
I
Or
feel
were
like I
you
try to be as much myself. Like I've been good at doing that, and I've had some people that are like, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that," and I'm like, "Oh, I can't be put in a box. I gotta just be myself, or it's just not gonna work." But I do cringe when I watch the old videos and I listen to all the little like sound pieces I put in, like the sound effects, and I'm like, "Why did we do a sound effect after every little thing happened?"
no, but
They
that's
edit
just
much
part of it.
differently now. I'm like, just leave it as it is. Don't need to put all that in.
Yeah. No, I tell you, it's fun, man. There's a lot of stuff that a person looks back on sometimes. You, Colhauser, anything ever happen on stream that you think, geez, I can't believe I just said or did that? Or
I
did you have
think
ever?
I think there's a few things I just can't remember, because because I've been streaming since December,
Mhm.
and I rarely do a video recording. I've only done like a couple of toy stuff, but yeah, and remember, because I've been pretty much streaming every day, so I can't even recall. I do regret though, and I think I said this to everyone like on our Wednesday midday mixer. I don't like cursing in front of Jay, so I told him like even after the stream, because I called him up and we were talking, and I said, Jay, again, I just want to say sorry. He says, no, man, you are who you are. When you get passionate about something you love, when it comes to Transformers, G.I. Joe, and like that, so it's all good. So because I don't like cursing on his, especially on his channel. I don't mind doing it on my own channel, but I like to have respect for him, right?
Yeah,
Because it was Jay who actually got me into streaming. Because he said to me one day, "How come you're not streaming?" I go, "What do you mean? Why I'm not streaming? Because I enjoy just hanging out and chat." He goes, "Nah, dude, you got to chat. You got to stream. You got to get out there." So next thing you know, he's telling me what mic to buy, what camera to get. X-ray girls giving me advice on what I should be doing and stuff like that. So yeah, so I can't really say there's just so many, but I've been enjoying it, so it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. I miss those early toy streams.
Yeah, I do too. I know.
Started,
even Jose Taco asked this morning, he goes, "How come you're not doing a toy stream?" And I know I've been gaming a lot, but I'm gonna. And I know we've been talking toys on the midday mixer too, but I'm gonna probably get back into doing toys probably twice a week because I'm enjoying the game. I love Galactic Contention, as Luna will tell you. I think it's a fun game. So, I got Lex to download the game, so he's playing it. Doomverse is playing it, so having a lot of fun with that. But yeah, I'll get back into doing probably maybe 2 days a week doing streaming for toys.
Yeah, that was the most I learned was in those those early toy streams. Because I knew, as I said, I knew nothing. So I used to go onto ChatGPT and like, if I knew this is what we were doing that week, and ChatGPT everything. So at least I had questions to ask that, I could learn from. So those were fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. I think when I think I'll pull off a toy stream this week, and then because next week I'll be off to Dallas and stuff like that. But yeah, it'll come back. I'll probably do one next week for sure.
Yeah. Bye, Becky Alberts. Thank you, or Albertson. Thank you so much for hanging with us, girl. Is there something about being a YouTube creator that you had absolutely no idea about until you actually became one? I can't think of anything either.
I feel like I kind of knew what I was getting into beforehand because I did my research. I was like, do I want to enter into this? And I was a lurker in the chats for a long time. I didn't even have my picture as my profile picture in the chat.
Yeah.
I was real incognito.
Yeah, no, lurking is something I do well as well. Yeah, I must admit I didn't do much research. I just I had the camera and I had the mic because I was streaming on another stream with other people for a little bit, and then I joined you, Colhauser, for the toy streams. So that was about all I'd done. And then, as I said, when I put out that first thing to see, would people watch? And then they were like, yeah, well, 36 people said yes, they'd watch. I thought, okay, well, if 10 of 36 watches, I'm fine. But my very first stream as well, I didn't announce it, nothing. I just went live because I was testing. And my husband and I were chatting away while I'm doing this. And I looked, I said, oh my God, there's someone in chat. And then he was saying something, and I'm like, I'm live at the corner of my mouth. So yeah, and that stream was so fun because we ended up streaming for almost 2 hours and creating a whole lot of stuff. So yes, I will say, do you feel how do I put this now? You've never felt like camera shy or anything. You've just like naturally gone
Always
into it
been
and
camera
automatic.
shy.
Do you still have that, or do you once you're on that you just ease into it, or do you still?
No,
feel
I still
camera
have
shy?
that. I still
Yeah.
have that, yeah. I've always been someone that at work, like, with being a hairstylist, they're always like, "Okay, we're doing photo shoots this day, we're doing content this day," and I'm like, "I'm just gonna dip out." I've always been really bad with that. And so, yeah, that's been
Yeah.
the most intimidating part is I try to be myself and I just get into the game, and then I look up and I see the camera lit up blue, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm on camera." And then I just have my
Yeah.
moments where I'm like, "Oh, no, people can see me."
You know, for me, I think the worst one I had, it wasn't worse, but it was when I was on open bar and I said something, and then Mahler said, "Okay, explain yourself." I could feel the sweat starting, and I was just like, I lost words. And then I came back. I was fine. And after the stream, I said, Mahler, listen, and he's like, dude, you did fine. You were good.
Yeah.
Same, Gary said the same thing. He said I did a good job because I was a bit. It was a bit nerve wracking because especially when you got Mahler, and Mahler's the dude when it comes to this stuff. And when he says to me, "Explain yourself," I was I I would have just shut off the camera and left.
You felt your soul leave your body.
Oh yeah,
Terry,
I literally almost lost it.
yeah, Terry Gunther says she's trying to ask you a question. And so, Terry, do you want to post your question again? Colhauser will look out for it. I've highlighted what you said, so maybe you can go back and see. Or maybe
I'm
Terry
going.
will type it again and you can keep an eye out for that question.
Sorry, I missed it, Terry.
Okay, going back a bit, Luna and Colhauser. Where did gaming start for you? At what age? We'll go with you first, Luna. How old were you when you can actually remember the first game you played? And what was
Probably
the game?
5. Probably 5, and my first game would have been Spyro on PlayStation 1.
And which one
Way
got
back
you?
then.
Yeah, and which game was the first one that you really got hooked on? Spyro?
Okay,
Age
so
5?
no, funny, yeah, I completed that game for sure, but funny enough, he had never even heard of it, but the game that got me obsessed with gaming nonstop, the first game that I ever replayed, and I've probably replayed this game 10 times, was the 24 TV show game.
Ah,
That
aren't
was
you a
on
big fan of?
PlayStation 2. Oh, huge
Yeah,
fan, yeah.
yeah. And you, Carlasa, how old were you and what was your first one?
I would say it was the Atari because my brothers had the Atari, so there was numerous games we'd be playing like Asteroids, Pac-Man, stuff like that. But yeah, that's back then. And I guess the continuous games that I pretty much would play is like what I play now is like Modern Warfare, Star Wars Battlefront, and stuff like that. Cruising USA was like I've had almost every system. I had the Nintendo, had the N64, had the Genesis, had the TurboGrafx, had the Neo Geo. So I had all of those.
Yeah.
But it's funny
See,
because I'm a big fan. I'm also, and me, Luna, and a couple others, we've been doing 24 watch parties because I'm also a big fan of 24. Never played the game. I know of the game, but I've never played it.
yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe you must go play it, especially since Luna has given it such a high recommendation.
So
There's your question from Terry Gunther.
Yeah,
Terry Gunther
we are
is
the same. Jay and I are the same height. So
critical drinker.
we're
He's the
about
British guy, the Scottish guy.
yeah, we're the three of us are pretty much the same height.
Yeah, I was going to ask because somebody said he's a tall bugger as well.
Yeah, if you see me, if you see myself, Jay, and well, you see my profile pic on
Oh yeah, but you and Jay are standing
me and Jay
together.
are standing right beside each other. There's a picture of me and Drinker. We're standing right beside each other, so we're pretty much all the same height.
So basically, hunting geese with rakes. You've not heard that one before.
No.
I'm not, but
You
that's
get
funny.
it, Luna. Luna gets it.
Oh my gosh.
Colhauser is going to go out there and start whacking Canadian geese with Canadian geese. Explain the yeah.
Canadian geese are evil
Why?
because they are. I was
What are
just
they?
reading Old Man Hatfields.
What was he saying?
That's fun.
That's really
Yeah. I know of people that play like the stock market because there are apps where you can play sort of not with real money, but you can like sort of practice. And then I know that the bank where I was at, you could actually set up a banking account, and you could have a few rands in there, and also just play a bit, and small amounts, not like big things. And some people get hooked on that, but no, when I'm working with this for a living, I play with other people's money. Oh, Kay wants to know: is it 6'4" or 6'? Oh, you've
Yeah, I
already
just put
answered.
it's 6'4". Like any
Yeah.
picture you'll see with the three of us, like even at the meetup, there was a picture of me, Drinker, Jeremy, and Gary, and you can see we're me and because I think I'm saying beside Drinker, and we're pretty much the same height. So, and I was just with Drinker last month because he was in Toronto, and we're doing his event for Ryan Drake, watching his movie. So
Yeah. Just as a matter of interest, seeing as we are on heights, who is the shortest? And please don't say Kada. Out of everyone in the fellowship.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When we were at the meetup, I literally went to turn around, and I literally thought I stepped on Kada. I didn't realize he was right behind me, and I was like, "Oh, geez, I almost stepped on this guy." So it was pretty funny.
But is he now? If you have to put him and Krista, and because I believe Krista and Steph are pretty petite as well, or short.
Yeah, Krista. Sorry, Steph is shorter. Krista, I believe, is maybe a little bit taller than Kada.
Yeah.
Krista's not short, so like I'd say I don't know 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah. But Kada's got such a big personality, man.
Oh yeah.
He makes up for it in spades. I don't think I literally think it would literally be a case of like half an hour into knowing Kada and chatting to him that you wouldn't even notice his height anymore. Because he just comes across, and I mean, yeah, he's always, when you watch his gaming streams, my husband was laughing his ass off the other day because we were listening to Kada came on, and I swear it sounded like when we used to have, I told you, Luna, I'm freaking old. My husband had an internet cafe. I use the term internet cafe loosely. It was, I think, what was it, 20 computers or 30? Anyway, it like rows. And all the neighborhood kids and guys and everyone would come, and it was LAN parties. Because I think it was all still linked with LAN cables, and they used to play each other. I mean, the one kid came there, his mom would come and drop him off, and he'd bring his own little bar fridge with. And there was like place for the kids to all sleep because it was a separate part of the house that had this huge area, and there was just like camping cots or camping mats thrown down, and the kids would just spend the weekend, and their moms would come and fetch them fridges and all.
Well, that's how it was back in the day with the LAN parties with the Xbox and PlayStation 2, because everyone just plugged in. You'd have people in there sitting in the living room, they're all plugged in, and you got the TVs there. So yeah, that's how it was back then.
Yeah, so those were fun. And again, I totally forget where I was going with that point. But in any case, Luna, you are on 244. So yeah, guys, if anyone's in chat that still hasn't subbed, I'm looking at the numbers. We have 37 people.
And to Terry, because Terry said, I thought as first Colhauser was the dude from Yellowstone. So his name is also Colhauser. So funny story. I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, and I still have all the messages saved up. But someone messaged me and said, "Hey, are you the guy from Too Fast, Too Furious, and Dazed and Confused?"
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned also Olympus Has Fallen. And I was kind of I let it roll a bit. And I said, "What's up?" He says, "Oh, it's so cool that you're here playing Modern Warfare." So I let it roll for a bit, and then I just said, "Okay, well, I gotta go." But yeah, a lot of people think that, because when people type in my name looking for me, and they say Colhauser, the actor Cole, his name is Rip.
Yeah.
His name is Rip in Yellowstone, but he comes up. So I actually like that actor too. And funny story about him.
Yeah.
So everyone knows about Warner Brothers and everything. It was
Mhm.
his great grandfather that started Warner Brothers.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So the actor Cole Hauser, his great grandfather and their two brothers started Warner Brothers, and
Oh,
his
that's
mother,
interesting.
Case Warner, who also ran the other side of Warner Brothers. Basically, ran. She was a creator of a lot of the shows back in the day.
Mm,
So
that's
there's your
interesting,
history
eh?
for the day.
Yeah, there we go. Something we didn't know. Listen, I've just dropped Luna's links in chat again, but it's also part of the pinned message in chat. So,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
been dropping it as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm thinking we can get this child up to how? Yeah. Oh, like, no, we don't talk age.
We can. I think we like.
245.
Let's get her to two. Let's get her to 250. Chat. Like, let's get. Like, I'll be honest, Angela. I've been thinking big for Luna, because I've been saying, listen, we'll get you to 200 by this date. We got her over 150, but
Yeah.
it's progressing.
My manager over
sorry.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terms of the fee will not be discussed.
I also refer to Colhauser as my agent. I think Colhauser is a lot of people's agents.
Yep.
And Jay's travel buddy.
Yeah,
You do it all.
very supportive.
I'm Ryan's liquor distributor.
And Beardo and X-Wing's what? Storm manager.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. What sort of a gamer are you when nobody's watching? Calm and methodical? Competitive? When you're not, or is it gaming online and gaming by yourself? Is it exactly the same? I would imagine it would be. I think
Pretty
when you,
much. Yeah, if I don't have the camera on me, I probably curse a little bit more and get a little bit more angry. And I try to catch myself, and especially if I'm playing something like Siege, which is a more shooter game, which actually Cole might like Siege because it's a little more Call of Duty kind of like.
yeah.
I will get really mad at that and almost bust my mouse, and I'll like start hitting my mouse, and then I like pause and I look at the camera, and sometimes you can see me look at the camera, and I'll be like, I need to calm down. But if the camera's not on, oh, it's bad. It's very bad.
I try to as well. And you, Carlasa, is it more or less the same?
Well, I don't know if it was. Oh, it was Doomverse who's actually in the chat. He said to me that he's never heard me curse on stream before. So it all depends. When I'm playing Modern Warfare, and like I think a lot of people see me play Modern Warfare, I can get really I can really get jacked up, and if depending how the game's going,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I listen. Modern Warfare is one of those games where I'll let loose, right? Because it's just one of those games where we're just having fun, and even when we're playing with all like Mo Zamboni and Isaac, Jose Taco, we just have such a blast. But it sometimes when we're losing, it gets irritating. So yeah, so sometimes you just go off. So whether I'm on camera, whether I'm oh. See, I'm back to the old school when the gamer words first started. Like we were playing Modern Warfare 2 when the gamer words came into effect. So when we like I always say, I think I started some of those gamer words because there was a trend that we would go off and just let loose.
Yeah.
And we're actually planning to do a kick only Modern Warfare stream to just let everything fly. So that's coming soon.
Okay. Yeah. I must admit, Game Awards is part of the thing.
Yeah.
Like I said before, my grandchildren all game. Now, my sweet little blonde-haired little angel, she's now 17. I can't believe it. But she is, you will never hear a swear word come. And I mean, we swear, but I've always brought my kids up that I've earned the right to swear. And there's a time and there's a place. So, yeah, she never swears. But every now and again, I hear this words come flying out of her room and she's in the middle of a battle or whatever. And I'm like, Michaela. And she's like, Oma, gaming, can't talk now. So, yeah, I get the gamer word thing. I just think it's part of it. I tried to not swear when I started streaming. But you know what? I forget. I'll say like I'm old enough that 2 minutes in I'll have forgotten. And some of the fights that I've had with ChatGPT, one of my mods sent me a WhatsApp while we were streaming, and she's like, Anjanette, you need to calm down. Because you could see I was like, I was busy working on a TNME animation, and TNME was like going to go live in like an hour and a half, and I hadn't finished it, and we were creating it live. And oh man, and I was like this close to losing my shit. We miss a dawn. Anjanette, you need to calm down. So I was like, but anyway, so yeah, it's fun. So I would say if I was gaming, I would probably be loud and lots of gamer words. But in any case, Old Man Hatfield just became a member. Thank you so much, Old Man Hatfield. Yeah, if there's anyone in chat that hasn't subbed to me yet or to Colhauser, do that as well. That'll be awesome. And then also, if you want to become a member, I'm not easy, but I'm cheap. So my memberships are really cheap. So yeah, feel free to join. So yeah. If someone who had never watched Luna Astraea, asked you to recommend one game that tells him something about your taste. I'm thinking it's this Fortnite spider ones. What would you say? Which game is that?
I'm really into horror, so I would say Dead by Daylight. I only started live streaming that a little bit recently, but that I would say that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of scary shit in there.
Yeah, that one has
Yeah.
like actual killers like Ghostface, Leatherface, Jason, Freddy, like all of that. And I'm really into horror. So since Horror Nights is coming up, like I'll probably definitely be playing a lot more spooky games. And I'm hoping to film content too for that as well, because I plan on going to Horror Nights a lot, not Scary Farm, all of that stuff. And Disney, I've got my Disney Halloween time tickets already. So
Yeah.
I plan on recording everything, because whenever I go to the theme parks, I'm like constantly snapping pictures and taking videos.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I've
never been to the Halloween Horror Night in Orlando, but when I'm in Orlando this time, I might go, because Jay was just saying if we do it, you should come with us. So I might do it this time.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Okay, explain to the South African we don't have that, especially not in the little town where I live. What is the Horror Nights? Is it where you're sort of walking through something and these creatures like come out at you and pop up around the corner?
Yeah, so it's
Those
at
are-
Universal, and
Yeah.
I really love it because over here we're in Universal Hollywood, so they've actually
Yeah.
filmed movies on the back lot, and they take you on a little tram, and they drop you off in the back lot, and you have to walk through movie sets where they
Oh,
have
yeah.
mazes set up. So you walk through like the Jurassic, it's where they filmed Jurassic, The Grinch, War of the Worlds, and you walk through the Psycho House too. You walk past the Psycho House and through the Bates Motel as well. And that's my favorite, like, old time 2004 movie is Psycho. So to be able to walk through Bates Motel is super cool. But they have a bunch of different mazes, and so their mazes will be like this year's like Sinners, Evil Dead. They have like an Ozzy Osbourne maze, and so it's just different mazes with different things scaring you in them. But it's a lot of fun.
Ozzy Osbourne. What would
Mhm.
they have? Someone chewing the head off a bat or something? In that one.
So I actually love like those mazes are my favorite. They had a
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, and I'm a huge Black Sabbath fan. And so a
Yeah.
few years ago they did a Black Sabbath maze, and it was cool because it's Universal's own original maze. It's John Murdy who creates and writes all of these mazes, and he's been doing
Yeah.
it for the last 20 years, I would say, about that he's worked there. But it's their own original stuff for those ones, but then it's like featuring the music of Black Sabbath, or they have Slash they usually work with a lot. So this year it's going to
Oh.
be Ozzy Osbourne music with like their own creatures that they've created that go with Ozzy Osbourne. So I'm sure there'll be bats for sure.
Oh yeah. Did you know that when the bat was thrown on stage, he didn't know it was a real bat. He thought it was one
Yeah.
of these, like a toy,
Rubber
and
bat.
he bit its head off. So that's where that comes from. And he had to have rabies shots, the whole series of very painful rabies shots after that. Because bats are big carriers of rabies, and they're so
Mhm.
cute.
What
If
can
you've
you
ever
do?
held a
Right?
baby bat in your hand, it's the cutest little thing, but everyone shits themselves because of the rabies.
Being a bat is
Yeah.
what thing you like to do.
Say what?
I said if biting a bat's head off is something you like to do.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it was like he was in the moment on stage, and people used to throw all sorts of things on stage, but I don't think live bat was on his bingo card that night. Hey, Arak Mood, or Anak Cinnamon, as I always call her, says she remembers playing Sonic when her kids were young, trying not to swear around them. She came up with some interesting words. This is going to sound weird, but the only game I've ever played that I got hooked on was Angry Birds, but I don't think that counts, does it?
I feel like that could count.
Yeah. And
It's
at
a
least
mobile
both my
game.
thumbs. Yeah, thank you. And then is there something that's completely like an ordinary thing, but that will make you irrationally angry? So, what is something that will make you like instantly blow your top mad?
I don't know if there really is. I feel like it takes a lot. If I'm playing a game, it's when I'm instantly killed and I don't know where it even came from. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I'm just like, where? Then that's where you see me get mad a lot. Where I'll be like, where? Show me the proof.
Yeah. I know I'm lying dead, yeah, but where?
Yeah. Be like,
And what
you're
is
lying.
yeah. And you, Colhauser? What is something that will make you instantly irrationally angry? In a game or just in life that normal people wouldn't get that pissed about?
Well, I guess if we're losing badly or something happens.
Yeah.
Listen, there were so many there's so many instances where when we're playing a game, something happens and I just go off. So
Yeah.
when we have
I think it happens.
when we have a bat when we going back to Modern Warfare, like I wouldn't even say Galactic Contention because I'm still kind of fresh at that game and we're still trying to figure things out. But I know in Modern Warfare, just trying to get things going, and we lose by 1 point when we should have had it. That gets frustrating, and you get angry at that. So
Yeah. I guess it happens, eh?
it happens a lot.
Yeah. And then what is the one thing you are embarrassingly bad at that most functional adults seem to be able to do perfectly well? Me, gaming.
Me flying in the games. I suck at flying in the games.
Mm.
It's hard because I really want to play that pod racing game, and I'm like, I could drive in the games, kind of, but I can't fly
Yeah.
in the games.
Yeah. Now I tell you, I downloaded, is it Mario Kart, Marius? Yeah, I downloaded a Mario Kart on the iPad. Well, there's an app there.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, okay, I'm going to start playing. I wasn't too bad. I was like, I mean, it's on the iPad. You don't even have a joystick. So you're sort of moving shit on the screen because it's touch screen.
Mm.
And about 10 minutes in, I just had this wave of nausea hit me. And I was like, oh my God, did I eat something, whatever? So I gave it to Marius and he carried on playing. And I went and got something to drink. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling fine now. I took the iPad back. 2 minutes in, I got hit by another wave of nausea. So it's motion sickness.
Oh my gosh.
Am I the only one, or was it because I was playing on the iPad? So my very, very, very brief foray into gaming ended just there because I just can't do it. The nausea is just next level. And I mean, I was doing okay. I won a race or two on the very easy level. So
Dawn
is
is
that
right though.
something?
Mario Kart can induce rage. It very much
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Especially
Well,
when you're
it's
playing with
something
your friends. Mm.
extreme nausea too, as things would have it. Yeah. Anything for you, Colhauser, that you are embarrassingly bad at that other people seem to handle okay?
I don't know. It's like, playing like I said, playing some of these games and playing on G&G. Like actually, on Wednesday I did get frustrated because we were playing Fall Guys and I got eliminated like almost every time on the first level, and I was just like, and then finally when I actually passed one, I was like, yes, but it was very frustrating because I kept dying, and I was like, well, will this game get any better? And I know Sevi kept on saying, you should come play with us if we're playing on an off night just to get some practice, and I know I got to do that.
Yeah.
Because it gets frustrating. Well, and the thing is, see, I don't play Mario Kart because I don't have a Switch, so that's the one. That's the one thing I don't have to worry about getting angry at Mario
Yeah.
Kart. I'm not playing because Jeremy keeps on asking. He's like, "You have a Switch, right?" And I was like, "No." Well, you should get one because we can use it on Mario Kart. So
Yeah. Download it on an iPad.
no,
I'm a pro Mario Kart player in person. So that's like the number one game I hit up when I go to an arcade. And so, yeah, I got it on the Switch too.
well, so I will tell you. So when X-Wing was in town, we went to a gaming
Mhm.
place. And we went to an arcade, and they had the Mario Kart arcade. So the four of us played. So that was a lot of fun. And it was funny too because X-Wing literally got up and started screaming. He was like, "Yeah," because he won. So, but the other thing I was really ticked off at because me and X-Wing we played Dance Revolution. That was a lot of fun. I lost, but we had a few pops, but it was a lot of fun because he was actually a natural at doing this, and I was just like, here's the one brother who can't dance to this stuff because X-Wing was really good at Dance Revolution. So hats
Yeah.
off to him.
Yeah, no, I probably fell at that as well.
I was
Me
stepping.
too.
I was stepping. I was like trying to go in the motion, but for him, it was rolling off the bottom of his feet. So I'll give him props.
Yeah, old X-Wing. I think X-Wing's good at a lot of things.
Yeah.
He just seems to be very, very well read and well versed. I mean, goes from rodeo to playing the cello and knowing so much about classical music. It's such a broad range that you wouldn't normally expect from someone. Yeah.
X-Wing is awesome. Like, he texted me. It was funny because I don't know what happened. Oh no, yesterday, because Jay was talking in the stream on the Welcome to Rebellion, talking about people texting each other. So immediately, X-Wing texts me. He's like, "What up, fool?" And I texted him back like, "What up, my N-word?" So, me and X-Wing were just having fun in text. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no shame, man. He's really cool. Luna, you've suddenly become enormously famous.
What?
And you are, you've just
Yeah,
suddenly,
what?
you are now enormously famous. And you're
Mm.
allowed one completely unreasonable celebrity diva demand. What is going in your riders, in your contract? What is the one ridiculous thing that you would demand as an enormously famous
You know,
celebrity?
I don't think that there would be, because that's the one thing, as I've always been very, very humble. I couldn't imagine, like, I always joke because I played the lottery a lot and I get
Mm.
scratchers a lot and all of that. And my mom's always like, "Oh, if you win the lottery, like you can stop working." And I'm like, "What? I'm not gonna
Oh,
stop
that would.
working. I'm gonna work. I'm still gonna work, and nothing's
Yeah.
gonna change." And she's like, "No, if you were like a multimillionaire, you would not want to work." I'm like, "Oh no, I would have to be doing something. Like I always have to be doing
Mm.
something." And I'm not like into super expensive things either. So I guess in my contract, the thing that I would demand is being able to travel, because I would love to have the freedom to
First
travel
class.
anywhere.
Definitely first class. Definitely first
Yeah,
class.
there we go. I'll be. I mean, you could put me under the thing with like the animals and everything. I'd be fine. But yeah, I'll do first class. I'll do that.
Yeah, I tell you, when you've traveled, I mean, with my previous company, we used to travel at least 2 or 3 times a year overseas for these incentive trips. And I tell you,
Mm.
economy sucks. And every time you walk past, they make you walk through business class to get to economy
Oh,
class. And you're sort of like looking at the seats
I
as you
want to
go
be
by.
here.
Yeah, what are you? I want to be in a, you can stretch out and everything. That would definitely be my celebrity demand, is that either that or a private plane.
Mhm.
That would be even better. So yeah, that would be mine. And yours, Colhauser?
I don't know. I'm pretty humbled where I don't need a lot. You
But
know,
just pretend. What would be like really, if you could? What is the one thing? It
I
doesn't
want my
have
own
to
train
be. You want your
'cause I love riding. I love riding rails. So, and it probably make Jay
yeah.
happy too. But yeah,
Probably
no.
gonna ask for one for Jay as well.
This is why I take the train, because there's nothing better than just seeing the countryside. You
Yeah.
know, like anyone can fly, but when you see the countryside by rail, it's just so peaceful and relaxing. And for me,
Yeah.
it's all about having that peace and relaxing. Yeah, like you can go to the airport and hop on a plane, and you got to deal with this, you got to deal with that. I just like peace and comfort, because for me, I don't need much. I just like to just enjoy and take life, because life is too short, and just one step at a time. So
Yeah. I get that. When you drive, we normally used to drive everywhere because flying is exorbitantly expensive. And I mean, for a family of five, it's just cheaper to drive. But I get the train thing because if you're not in a hurry and it's about the journey, not the whatever, then being on a train is awesome because it is cool. You're sitting there and you're watching the countryside go by, and you're normally seeing a part of the country or the route that you wouldn't see if you were driving, and definitely not if you're flying because
well,
chooks, you're there.
Right.
it's
Yeah.
funny because Ryan makes fun of me all the time about me taking the train, but then you just hear about the nightmare headache he had going to L.A. for the Gina fight. It's funny. He's like, oh, I have to sit behind this person.
Did somebody really puke on him? Like the
I
puke
think
hit him?
they puked by him. I don't think they puked
Yeah,
on him.
near him.
Oh,
So
thank God, because that would just. I'm like one of those people where I'm ashamed to say it. This would be my one thing I'm ashamed of. Is they will always tell you that if someone's choking, then you got to reach in there and pull whatever's out, try and get it out. Or if someone's vomiting and they're busy choking on vomit, you've got to turn them on their side and then give them mouth to mouth. And I'm like, dude, you dying where you lie in your vomit because There is no way I'm putting my mouth on someone else's vomit mouth. I can't even handle vomit in the same room with me.
And look what happened to Jeremy. And look what happened to Jeremy too. He said that somebody went to the washroom before him, and he saw the person go in, and he's like, "Oh, do I have to do this?" And so, listen, I have no problem. Like, listen, when I take a plane, I make sure I'm under a certain amount of hours, so I know I don't have to. So
Yeah. Oh no, I tell you. Yeah, and it's also when you're on those aeroplanes as well, the worst place to sit is when you are sort of 1 or 2 rows from the bathroom. Because some people, the aeroplane food doesn't agree. And then they're in there, and when they come out, it's sort of like this smell wafts. The one year as well, there was a kid sitting in front of us, but he was farting. And it was the most noxious farts ever. I had the aeroplane pillow over my nose, like trying to just not breathe. And you could smell it through the fucking pillow. My husband was like banging his seat, like, stop it. It's horrible. So yeah, there's just certain things I can't do.
That's why I like the train, because I get my own room, my own washroom, and I can just relax.
Who was it? Bill Cosby. He says what you must do is, if you're on a train bathroom, does everyone remember Bill Cosby? Because he used to be a funny comedian before he was convicted of all that other stuff. But it was him that said that what you do is you make sure you get a seat right next to the bathroom. And what you do is you put one of those stink bombs or something just under the rim. So the first person that goes in will sit down, and of course the smell will come. And the minute you see the door go from engaged to vacant, as it starts to slide, then you that is sitting right there by the door, you go, oh my God, did somebody die in there? This smell. And he says, choops, you see it goes engaged. He says that person's never coming out of that toilet, because every time he wants to come out and you see the slider, then you start talking up a storm again. Because nobody remembers.
Just trap him in there.
The poor guy's too embarrassed to ever come out. He's stuck in there. Anyway, I enjoyed Bill Cosby. Oh, good. What was it? Oh, wait. The other thing is, sorry, I've got all sorts of weird questions. Luna, was there anything else you wanted to chat about, by the way?
No, I feel like we pretty much covered it.
Yeah, we've been all over the show, eh?
Yeah.
John Ambler says buses are even worse. I'm assuming you're talking about those buses as well that have the built-in toilet on the bus. Yeah, those things. Oh, have you noticed toilets in public places? It's like humans forget to be decent or normal human beings when they're in a public toilet. It's like, it's disgusting.
Beach bathrooms are unusable even.
Your phone, how attached are you to your phone, Luna? You're running late, you're halfway to an appointment, and you realize you've left your phone at home. If you go back, you're going to be late for your appointment. Do you go back and get your phone, or do you just carry on?
I probably would, not because I'm attached to my phone, but only because you have to have your phone to do everything nowadays. So, like, if I'm at work, if I've left my phone at home, because I've done that before, I have to go back because I'm not going to get paid if I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah, it's actually scary how dependent we've become on phones and that. I mean, growing up when my kids were young, if you dropped them off at a venue, you had no contact with them. You know what I'm saying? If you dropped them off at the movies, or they were just going to hang at the mall or whatever, you dropped them and you said, listen, I'm picking you up this time. And that was it. If they were at the door waiting for you, that's fine. If they weren't, there was mom in her pajamas and slippers going to look to see where they were, type of thing, because you just couldn't talk to them. And now everything's on phone. So I will say phones are really, really convenient.
If it wasn't for like having to do things though, I'm not really attached to my phone. Like if I'm hanging out with someone in person, if we're going to go to dinner, go to the movies or something like that, I'm not on my phone that whole time. I don't touch it.
Yeah. I must say as well, if you think, okay, I'm also, as I said, I'm decades older than you guys. Well, I don't know about Colhauser, but I'm definitely decades older than you, girl.
Mhm.
Can you imagine standing in a queue? Because, I mean, we still have to queue sometimes, and you didn't have your phone. Or
Mhm.
just waiting at the doctor's office. I mean, those days it was magazines that you read. Or just being anywhere. And if you didn't have your phone on you, well, those years you didn't have a phone. I mean, it was mind-numbingly boring. And now at least time flies because you've got a phone. So I'm a great,
Mhm.
yeah, that's one of the technology things I'm happy about. You are on 245 subs, Luna.
Ooh, getting there.
Yeah. We just need 5 more to get to 250.
Five more, chat. Whoever hasn't subbed yet,
Yeah.
just need 5 more.
Please.
Let's
But
get
Which
in
is
the
pretty
please.
great because my goal was 250 by Dallas if I go.
Yeah, and when is Dallas?
Look at
Next
I'm
week.
already hitting that.
Yeah, I've just dropped.
Dallas is September 11th, 12th, and 13th.
As I live and die, Mark Andre Roy. Hello.
Yo, Mark.
Well, hi,
Mark
Mark.
always sends in the most interesting super chats. I always have a good giggle at his in TNME. Mark takes no
Listen,
prisoners.
Mark is good people.
Yeah, he's excellent. I can see that. Old man Hatfield says, all I have is a phone, and I barely have that. The only internet I can get at my house is Starlink in Florida. Yeah, it's Florida's hot, and I mean, I've been to Florida, but I'm trying to think when we were there. We were in Florida when Hurricane Katrina hit. It was literally
wow.
Hurricane Katrina was, I think, the first week in September, and we got to end of August, September, and we got to Orlando Disney World. I think on the 5th of September, and we flew back on the 11th of September on American Airlines. I tell you, my ass was doing this all the way because this was only 4 years after 9/11. When was
Mhm.
9/11? In 2001.
Yeah.
One, yeah.
Yeah, it was literally just after 9/11. It was still like very raw, and yeah, we are flying on September the 11th. I was like, please don't be taking pot shots.
I know when I was
succeed.
looking at Dallas, I was like, I'm gonna fly the day before. I'm not gonna fly on September 11th.
I know. It's just, I wonder if there's other
Weird
people as well that
superstition.
think like that don't want to fly on September 11th. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking when they named the dates for that, they're September 11th. I was like, oh, okay, so uh, that they're doing the con, but I guess that was already booked in place. So
246 Luna. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Miss
Yay.
Brenda, darling.
Thank you, Brenda.
4 more.
Yeah, 4 more, guys. 4 more.
Well, and since Mark Andre Roy just jumped in, Mark Andre, you can sub too.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
haven't
he's
yet.
already subbed.
Okay, good.
He
Whitney
popped up in my
Studio. I
chat.
think Whitney Studio said she had. Debbie's Joy. I think she has. Sparkly Tracy. Hello, girl. Have you subbed yet? I'm going to drop Luna's link again.
I
There
love
it
to
goes. Yeah. Let's have a fun quick fire round. Coffee or tea?
I'm T.
Luna? Coffee or
What do you
tea?
mean?
No, it's a
What-
quick fire round.
What do
just
you like,
answer
coffee or
quickly.
tea?
If you have
Oh.
to choose.
Tea.
Day or morning or night?
Night.
Obviously. She's did you see on her thing? Sleep is for the weak.
Yes, I saw that.
I don't even think Doomverse even sleeps.
No, he doesn't sleep.
Doomyverse is on whenever. If I go to bed at night, Doomyverse is on. Then I'd leave his stream running. If I wake up in the morning, Doomyverse is on. Then I just put it on and I let it play in the background. Old Man Hatfield says they had a lot of Katrina refugees over here. I know when we were there, Marius was glued to the TV. When we were driving, we landed in Miami and then we drove up the coast to Orlando. And we went through Cape Canaveral because we wanted to see the Space Center. And on the highways, you could see shit had gone down because there was big bodies of water on the sides and trees blown over. God, I'm busy dying here, guys. Sorry. I just want to refresh on your page again, Luna.
248.
Oh, you're
Ooh.
kidding. Come on, 250. Make it happen. Make it happen. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Yes. Although I will tell you, I live 250 meters. The beach is just behind me. I don't have a view of it because it's like the hill, but I can hear the ocean from my deck in the mornings.
Oh.
And I was saying to someone, I hadn't been there since Christmas when my friends were down. It's just one of those things. So maybe I would say mountains. Cook or takeaways?
Cook.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you there as well. Introvert night in or massive party? Oh God, I know the answer to that one.
Introvert. Yep.
Fantasy or sci-fi?
Fantasy.
Hero or villain? Who do you root for in
Villain.
the movie?
Villain.
That's
Always
why
the villain.
and that's why we're always the Empire when we play.
Yeah. But have you noticed, though, that lately, with a lot of series and movies and things like that, it's become like the norm, and I'm not a leftist, don't get me wrong, but it's the villain is the hero.
Yeah,
If
I
you
don't like
watched
that.
Sons of Anarchy and what was that one that we watched the other day? It was sort of like the Sons of Anarchy. I forget what it was, but it had Ellen Barkin in it. So it was that same type of thing. And
Animal Kingdom.
yes, that
I
was
love that
brilliant.
show. That was
Oh,
filmed near me too. I've gone to
yeah,
that
that was just
location.
fantastic. I tell you, I
I
loved
love
that.
that
I was
show.
like binge watching the whole freaking series. And it's the first time I've done that since Game of Thrones, I think. No, I did it with The Witcher as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. But it's become the norm that you're actually rooting for the baddies. But I think it's just because it's that anti-society element. I think it's, you're just so people that are just so sick of everything being politically correct that those types of shows take off and they appeal to us more where it's the baddies instead of the boring people that are, always like
Yeah.
bitching at everything. Anyway, text message or phone call? Oh, wait, not text anymore. We WhatsApp. What do you guys have in America instead of WhatsApp?
Well, we have text.
Yeah.
So do you
We
still
still
text each other? Because everything here is WhatsApp. I never
No,
even checked my
we
text
still
message.
text each other.
Yeah,
we text.
no, it's I don't think anyone texts each other here anymore. It's all on WhatsApp. Early or late? Not quite sure what that
Late.
means.
Late.
Yeah. Do you plan everything or do you wing it?
A little bit of both, I guess.
I would have to say wing it.
I'm a bit both.
Yeah. There's times where you have to plan, but I mostly wing things in life as well.
Right.
Yeah. I can't remember everything anyway. Comfortable clothes or dressed to kill? Oh God, definitely comfort.
I feel like I'm programmed to just be well dressed all the time because of my career. So I can't disconnect from that. I'm always comfortable in what I'm wearing, but I'm always dressed nice.
Oh, I think that would be comfortable, even though it's looking nice. I can't imagine wearing high heels. I'm just checking with chat. Oh, Colhauser, are you still checking the numbers?
Yep, it's still at 248.
Come on, we need two more
Two
people.
more. Two more
Yeah,
people.
we sound like those game show hosts, or what is it when they have these when they have these like drives or something for donations or whatever.
Right.
Jerry
Zombie
Lewis telethon.
Yes, telethon. There's the bloody word I'm thinking
Yes.
of.
Telethon.
Yeah. Oh God, there was a good question here. Zombie apocalypse or alien invasion? Oh, Christ, I'll
Zombies.
take my chances with
I'm afraid of
aliens.
aliens.
I'll take on the aliens.
I'll take my chances. Zombies. That's not another thing that I don't get. Is all these zombie movies that are so. Is it Walking Dead? My daughter was addicted to Walking Dead, and my best friend as well. And I'm like, it's a bunch of zombies. But do you feel like sometimes the possibility of zombies happening exists?
I don't
as
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a theory
Okay.
a while ago that with vaccines and all of that, especially the COVID vaccine, where it was developed so quickly that could lead to some of the conspiracy theorists. Yes, Colhauser, she hit 250.
249. One more to go.
Oh, who is going to be number 250?
Well, that was actually one of the for the 28 Days Later series. It was all about rabies vaccine of like why the zombie apocalypse started.
Yeah. Because sometimes I wonder, if that would be the only way, if you think about it, that it could actually start. It would have to be some sort of a mass vaccination campaign. But I
Right.
almost feel like that ship has sailed because a lot of people are becoming increasingly anti-vaccine. And I will tell you, when COVID hit this side in South Africa, I mean, when they brought the vaccine out, I mean, we all just went off like good citizens and got vaccinated twice. And I've never had any side effects or anything. But who knows, one day I might just suddenly sprout an extra arm or some shit. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen there. What is... John Ambler says, judging by social media, he thinks zombies may already be a thing.
You know what, John? You're onto something there.
Yeah. I've seen some of these people on, I think Jay always plays clips and Beardo always plays clips. And I'm thinking, I don't think we have as many batshit people down here in South Africa as you guys have in America. Because I think the general South African public would shut that down, shut down very quickly. It just wouldn't go anywhere. Are we on 250 yet?
Nope,
I'll
we're
be
still
very,
at
I'll be
249.
very,
I'm
very
watching. I am watching. It'd be nice before the stream ends, but let's get you the 250. There's got to be someone out there who hasn't subbed yet.
Colhauser, go and do another tweet on X.
Yeah, I might have to.
Tell everyone there she's one away. We have to get her to 250 at least. 300 would have been fantastic, but yeah.
Hey, listen, it's gonna come. It's gonna get there.
No, it's gonna get there for sure. Do you remember? Isn't it in Seattle? That's what I was gonna say. There's apparently a drug that people take now that literally turns you into a zombie.
Bath salts.
Bath salts. No, but am I allowed to talk about stuff like this on YouTube? God, what I know about YouTube etiquette.
It's hit and miss.
Yeah. Okay. Because somebody was streaming. I feel it was on a J stream. I'm not sure who he had on. And they showed like a train station or something. And I was almost sure it was Seattle, where they had people doing weird things. Someone hands you 10 million tomorrow. What are you going to? The catch is you have to spend it, or you have to waste the first 100K on something completely unnecessary. What is that thing you're going to buy? Hey, Pixel, have you subbed to Luna yet? We're waiting. We're wanting to get Luna to 250. So I'm dropping her link.
Pixel.
I'm watching everyone coming into chat. So what is you have to spend 100K on something completely unnecessary. What are you getting?
Well, I don't know if it would be unnecessary, but I would definitely build like an animal sanctuary. And I know that's something a lot of people say that they would want to do, but I feel like nobody actually does it. Like somewhere where you can actually take animals to and they won't be put down and they'll be cared for properly. There's so many animals that don't even have places to go to. So many places that lie about what they do. A lot of them ultimately like kill the animals anyway. And so I would definitely invest in that. But I would also be giving money away to my friends, like people who I know that like giving them even $1 million would completely change their life.
Yeah.
Not my family, though. Not my family.
Yeah. But forget about being noble, because we're going to be noble anyway. The catch to getting the 100K is you have to spend it on something totally unnecessary. So are you buying a whole closet full of, is it Louboutin shoes or handbags or?
No, that would be my goal, to never own anything really designer. I'd go on a trip. I would do a big trip. Travel the world. Do like a big European trip or like a big Japanese trip.
On an ocean liner. Imagine that.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I've been on 2 trips on ocean liners already, but that as well was in the Mediterranean Sea, again with the company I worked for before. We had a lot of perks there. And I must say that's nice because that's like a floating city. And you feel safe enough that on a yacht, I'd be too worried about the yacht going down. Not because I'm going to drown, but because a shark might take a bite at me first.
Right.
Have you guys ever watched Jaws, the first one?
Yes, I'm a huge Jaws fan.
Yeah, well, I'm old enough that I watched the first one when it came out. I think it was the first movie I saw in a movie theater. I think I was like 9 or something. And I'm telling you, that fucking movie put me off the ocean for the rest of my life. It's like, the one thing. No, I tell you that. And it's still, I watched it again the other day. And even though you can see the shark is mechanical, that first scene where that chick is swimming out to that buoy in the back there, I'm like, go back.
Well, what's actually so crazy about that scene, I don't know if you know, she actually got paralyzed from that scene because how they filmed it in the pool. She had stuff tied to her arms and legs so that they could move her. Like it was 2 crew members that were pulling her back and forth to make it look like a shark got her. And so her screams are genuine because you can actually, they left it in the movie. She's saying, guys, help, guys, stop. Because they were pulling her at the same time and they broke her limbs.
Oh,
yeah, she stopped acting after that. Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, that would be enough to put me off.
Yeah, so her screams are genuine, not from a shark, but from these 2 guys pulling her in every direction.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I bet at that moment a shark appearing on the horizon would not have seemed so bad.
Right.
But I tell you, that movie, I mean, I've probably seen it. It's not one of those that I watch over and over again because, I mean, for fuck's sake, it's Jaws. But that scene that everyone memes where you're going to need a bigger boat. I mean, when that shark just came out of the water like that, I just about pooped myself. I mean, that was like really scary. And then that brings me to something else, which is not on a list because what scene in a movie was so unexpected that it, like, you just about pooped yourself?
You know, it would be Signs. It would be Signs.
The ending
When
scene?
Joaquin Phoenix. The ending scene got me, but it was also when he's watching the TV at the kid's birthday party and they're saying it's behind and like the alien walks out. Like I said, alien stuff freaks me out. And so yeah, that movie did. I watch it all the time though. I love Signs, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it freaked
that
me out.
that one part with the reflection in the TV, because how it sort of pans over and you see the reflection of
Yes,
the alien. I was just like, whoa.
that scared me.
I
Mhm.
must go and watch that movie. I've probably seen it and I just don't
It's
remember
no,
it.
yeah. I haven't seen it in a long time. I just remember that scene.
What is that movie? I never remember movies' names. Michael Moose, The Sound is Bad on the show. Oh, Luna, your camera is out of focus. Oh, no, you're
Oh, I
back in
think I
focus.
fixed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
People want.
something I really like about the Signs movie that a lot of people don't know is it's not about aliens.
No.
It's about religion. And when you
Oh,
watch that with different eyes and you actually start paying attention to the conversations that that the pastor has with his brother Merle, they're actually having conversations about how God gives you signs and it's all about how you interpret it. So the entire movie is a religious movie.
but then
It's
where
actually
does the
really
alien
interesting.
fit in at the end?
It's all a sign. It's all a sign from God.
Ah,
It's
okay.
very like once you watch it like with like that type of mindset and you start listening to their conversations, it's really eye-opening.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. The one movie that also scared the bejesus out of me was is it The Ring? Where this
Oh
chick
yeah,
comes out of the TV and
that's
she
The Ring.
starts.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you, there's nothing like a good scary movie to just make you feel like you're alive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
Mhm.
oh, it's just the adrenaline and everything. Did you
Ooh,
guys
Fire in
also
the
grind?
Sky got me.
Yeah. Oh, there's just so many movies. Did you guys also, when you were growing up, okay, as I said, I'm not sure how old you are, Luna, or if it relates, but in the days where you used to go to the video store and used to go and rent movies, and then the whole family would sit and watch movies
Mhm.
like from Saturday afternoon right through till the evening. And it always started, there was always a rom com in there, and there was always a western or a something to satisfy the guys, action and stuff like that. And it would always end off with the horrors at night. You know, like the last movie you watch is a freaking horror, and then you got to go
Mhm.
home. The bearded fat. Hello, bearded fat. Have you subbed to Luna yet? We're trying to get Luna. We're one away from 250.
Yeah, one away from 250.
Yeah, I'm
Come
dropping
on,
the
chat,
link
let's do it.
again. Yeah, I'm looking at everyone that's come in that's new to get us there. Because that would just be awesome, girl. Then you're halfway. Yeah. I tell you, this my sound just went weird. Or did my ears just pop?
It sounds fine.
Yeah, no, my ears just remember I'm like still have a cold. And every now and again my ears pop. So then I realize that I'm actually very
You're at
loud.
250.
Yes!
Yay! We
Yay!
did it.
Is there not a button I can push here somewhere that lets sparkles go?
I don't know Rumble. But yep, you're at 250.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Here's
chat.
something.
Thank you, everyone.
I am sure that there is a function. Oh God, let me not go faffing. There is a function that now I want confetti.
There you
There
are.
we go.
That works.
Confetti.
Luna is at 250. Mission accomplished. And you know what? We're almost at the 2-hour mark as well. Oh, there goes more confetti. I feel like I want to leave it there. Thank you guys in chat, and gals. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm so stoked. Now let's go for 300.
Hey, that's the next. She has to get there now with the new YouTube hours.
Yeah, let's not stop at 250. We can always go for 255. I used to have a gym instructor that would say, okay, one more set. And then you just finished. And he's like, okay, one more. I was like, I'm going to kill this guy. Angie playing with her toys. Absolutely, Whitney. What is... I've got to look in the other chat. This chat of mine is really in the Rumble studio. Like if somebody became a member, I can't see it. I just happen to glance over on the other laptop and then I can see if somebody's become a member. So yeah, for everyone that's just subbed to Whitney, now go and become a member on my channel. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, huge congratulations, Luna. That is just freaking awesome. I want to refresh her so I can see it now. So our telethon was a success.
Right? Our telethon.
Here's another interesting question. You permanently transported into the last game you played. No save points, no respawns. How screwed are you?
That's the last thing I was on. I think it was Fortnite. I think I'd be fine.
If you're in that
as long as Doomiverse is with me.
Yeah, Doomiverse. Oh, thank you, Terry Gunter. I actually feel fine. I just sound like I'm half dying, but I feel fine. I said it's a cough that gets me out of a lot of things I don't want to attend. But yeah. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever bought and then had to convince yourself, no, this was definitely worth the money? Transformer stuff not counted, because that's never ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah, so what's the one thing you've gotten yourself that was like, oh my God, this was so expensive that I really need it, but it was just something you had to have?
Huh.
Hi, Jason Nelson.
Something stupid that I bought that I got kind of suckered into is I bought a big candle holder from Bath and Body Works. That was like, it was a Halloween one, a like ghost carriage, and it like lit up and everything. And it was $100. And I was like, I can't buy this. But then there was a woman who didn't want me to have it in the store. And I was like, no, I'm leaving with this now.
Yeah.
And I got home and I was like, why did I just spend $100 on this? I should have let her have it, because I was just like, but I just didn't like that she was following me through the store. And she's like, are you going to buy that? I'm like, well, it's in my hands. So yeah, now I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
And now whenever I look at it, I'm like, why did I spend $100 on that? Oh my God. It doesn't even work anymore. You just put the candle on it and it doesn't light up.
Oh no. Kay says, Rakmood or Anaxenamoon, she said she doesn't really like scary movies, but she likes scary books.
Ooh.
I will tell you, I read Christine, Stephen King's Christine, when I was in high school. And I kid you not, when I've finished reading, I would walk all the way to the lounge on the other side of the house and go and put the book in the cupboard over there, because I would not sleep with that book in my room. Like that was going to help. Naganil. Hi, Naganil. Naganil, I don't know if you remember, the first time I was ever on TV. No, it was the second time. I was on Daramuth's stream, and Naganil was there to support me. We were still trying to figure out. Naganil's name is actually Land Regan. It's Naganil is his surname spelled backwards. Am I giving away state secrets? I would just be impressed that I can still remember that, Naganil. Have you subbed, Naganil? We're trying to get Luna to 255 now.
He subbed.
Yeah, we don't like round numbers. We want it to be 253. There was something else I saw in chat. Certain telephones were good for certain types of people. Uh, there was something I saw just now. Now I've missed it. Jason Nelson, have you subbed? I'm busy trolling chat here now.
I love that you're calling everyone out now.
Oh, is that what is doxing? I saw somebody put something about no doxing. What does doxing mean? Because I'm such
When
a
you reveal
twat.
personal information.
Noginal, you revealed it on stream.
Right there, you tell him. You tell him. Exactly. I believe
The
he told
jig was
me on
up.
stream too.
Yeah, you see, Noginal, the jig is up, man. Anyone see The Long Walk on Netflix? Is that a movie? Let's see. Second Wife. What's that? Sorry, I'm just reading the stuff as it goes by. Let me go refresh Luna. Jason says he's on his phone. Jason, get your computer quickly. You could be 251. Imagine that. You'd be the first one in the step to 260. That would just be awesome. Stephen King's books. And have you read any Stephen King?
I've read a lot of Stephen King, yeah. I have a whole
Yeah.
library in my house. In fact, I made my entry room, my like living room into like a Harry Potter library. So I have like mix match pictures and all kinds of trinkets, and I've got a huge wall just full of books. I read a lot of books.
Yeah. I've read a lot of his books, but now I can't remember all of them. But it always surprises me because there's even movies that I'd seen that I hadn't realized that he was the author. Yeah, I remember the one where, and his books always start so, it's like he just seamlessly leads you into this world of the ridiculous that the logical mind says this cannot be right. This isn't whatever. But the way he writes it is that you fully buy into it.
Yeah, because he sets the
absolute-
scene so well. Like he literally like paints the
Yes.
picture with his words.
Yes, and as I said, you totally buy into it. It's believable. There's like a disconnect between your logical mind and what he's describing. And of course, this is totally possible. Why wouldn't it be? He's a really good author. Were you a little bit disappointed by his he had a little bit of controversy surround him a little while ago because he said something about someone.
Yeah.
I know there was a bit of internet drama there. And a lot of people said, oh, they're not reading his books anymore. I sort of get why you would want to boycott someone because of what they said. But then on the other hand, I mean, is Tom Hanks any less of a brilliant actor and his roles? Because he's a bit of a prat in real life with his beliefs. And
Right.
yeah, and is Bruce Springsteen any less of an absolute phenomenon when it comes to his music than just because his political views suck. So sometimes I sort of find it difficult to make that distinction because if I think you're a prat, I'm not going to be inclined to want to support you, which is also,
Right.
yeah, it's a bit
How
difficult.
I gauge it is how much they do it. Like when I look at like certain actors like that, like how you're saying, it's like if they make one off comment, then I'm like, okay, I could look past that. But for the ones that like are constant hateful and constant pushing their rhetoric, those are the ones where I'm like, okay, I'll appreciate your work from the past, but like your current stuff, I can't watch it anymore because of how hateful you are. But yeah, of course, you look at their artistry and you have to appreciate that they did make great movies or books and all of that. You still have to look at that.
Yeah. Bruce, hi, Brucey. I didn't even see your pink hand coming in, dude. He says he hates his real life takes, but he loves Tom on screen. So it is hard to separate. Yeah, I kind of get that as well because some people are just so damn good at what they do. But It's like Meghan Markle. She's a classic example. I mean, she's such a. It's difficult. I mean, I was watching Suits, and I almost thought when they were talking about the reboot, and I almost thought to myself, I'm not going to watch anything that she's in. And that's also a bit of a thing because sometimes popular opinion determines how well something that you want to do in the future is going to do. Look at that chick, Rachel Ziegler. Oh, God, what an annoying little twat waffle. I wouldn't watch anything of hers if it was, watch it for free. Because just everything that came out of her mouth, and I mean, it's not like I've ever watched a movie of hers that I could actually judge, but just by the person that she is, I just wouldn't watch anything, period. So in this current age of social media, I think your social media presence determines a lot on how well a movie will do and whether people will actually go and watch a movie with someone in it. So it's I don't know. I suppose they've got just as much of a right to have an opinion as the next person. But if your opinions are that alienating, it's actually bad business. Did you guys follow the Johnny? Of course you did. You're American. Did you follow the Johnny Depp trial?
Yes, I watched every minute of that trial.
Yeah. Oh, I've just seen we're at the 2-hour mark. So yeah, Colhauser's muted. Oh, unless he's chatting to someone.
No,
that's possible.
Sorry. No, I watched it because I thought it was very. Now Johnny Depp's the guy has his issues. What he said about Trump, but on the other hand, Amber Heard, what a piece of work she is.
That woman is batshit, and you know what pissed me off big time is that she was so crazy that she actually expected people to suspend logical belief in reality to believe what she was saying. And I mean, they set so many traps for her during the cross-examination, and I mean, Stevie Wonder could see where the flippin' process or the attorneys were going with the questioning. Did Johnny Depp always wear rings? And I mean, the guy's got flippin' massive rings on his hands.
Yeah.
Did you ever know him not to wear rings? She could have seen where the questioning was going.
Yeah.
But she was just so arrogant that she could have just, I mean, she was lying about everything else. She could have just said, no, there were times where he took his rings off or whatever. But she just stuck, no, he always wore his rings. And then she would want us to believe that he practically beat her to a pulp, punched her in the face, everything, with all these rings. And there she's taking photos 5 minutes later, and there's nothing. And I mean, anybody knows that if you get punched in the face with a ring, it's going to split your skin because that's how human anatomy works. And she was like, no, not my skin. I'm made of alabaster.
And the fact that she bought makeup, she bought a Mayron bruise wheel that was in one of the pictures of Johnny Depp passed out. And I'm like, I'm a licensed makeup artist. I know what that is. You do that to make movie makeup, to make bruises on the face.
Yeah.
And she had it sitting right in the picture. I'm like, you're so stupid.
I know. That is why I said she was just... And apparently she's got a very high IQ, which beggars belief. And I mean, even her she is really a shitty actress. I mean, if you've watched her in Aquaman, I mean, she was really shite. But then she had the opportunity, she had the role of a lifetime in the courtroom, and she couldn't even pull that off. But I mean, she kept looking over at the jury. Everything she answered, she was looking straight at them. If I was those jury members, that alone would have pissed me off no end.
She was looking for sympathy.
She was what?
She was looking for sympathy from the jury.
Yeah, but it was just so obvious. She thought she had it nailed.
I don't like Amber Heard. I haven't liked Amber Heard since she stepped onto the scene as an actress. There was even, she went up to reality star Chris Pratt and had said to him, I will do anything to become famous. And he had said, you should watch out for someone like her. And from the very get-go, because she's always, every project she's worked on, she's pretty much always dated someone attached to the project. And so I have refused to watch anything with Amber Heard. I have not even watched Aquaman because I'm just like, nope, I won't watch anything with her. And when I saw her get cast in a movie with Johnny Depp, I was so sad, and I said, "Oh no, she's gonna try to take him down. This is her way in. I guarantee you, she's gonna try to get married to him, and then she's gonna try to ruin his career."
You saw it coming. Yeah.
I saw that coming like years in advance, so it didn't even surprise me when everything came out. I said, I called this. I literally said it as soon as she got cast in that movie with him, The Rum Diaries. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's just, she was such a piece of work. And the way she came to court every day with her hair in a different, you as a hairstylist must have been thinking, oh, girl, you're nailing it, because her hair was just, every day it was a different hairstyle. And I'm not saying the girl didn't look good, but it was just such a whatever. Listen, Luna, it is 6 minutes. We're over the 2-hour mark. So I think I need to let you guys go. I'm sure you have things to do, streams. At least you are now on 250. If there's anyone
251.
Awesome.
Are you 251? Brilliant. Who was the 51st? Come on, chat. Let me heap some praise on you.
Well, I did do an X post.
Oh, brilliant. So. Yeah, no, that's awesome, girl. So at least you've gained an extra. Oh man, I want to say we were on 240 when the stream started. Would have been lovely.
238. Yeah. It was 238 actually.
Yeah. It was, yes, you're right. And then when the stream started, just before we went live, it was on 240. So that's brilliant. I'm so chuffed. Did she do a Weinstein movie? Jason Nelson, I wouldn't know, but I've got a feeling she would have been very comfortable on the casting couch.
Yeah,
I'm sure. She ain't no stranger to
it. Yeah, Luna, this was lovely. We must do this again for sure.
Yeah.
This was really, really fun. Maybe I'll try some horror games as well. My husband's dying to teach me some gaming. So yeah, I must make a plan, man. Animating keeps me busy. And you guys must keep a lookout on Tuesday for Tree Bear's images. They're really awesome. And I know a certain person, hint, whose name starts with a C, is going to get a real kick out of them. Yeah. Luna, anything else that you want to sign off with?
Catch me and Cole, I believe too, tomorrow on Slapcast
with Nerd Slap.
Yep, with
Nerd Slap. Brilliant. Yeah.
Shout out to him because we're trying to get his subs up too.
Yeah.
So if you haven't subbed Nerd Slap,
I've subbed him. Yeah,
you know what? Let me do this quickly.
Nerd Slap. I can. Yeah. Let's see who's faster. Nerd Slap. There he is. Have you got it already?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So I'll just pop that and yeah, Nerd Slap. He does a lot of Jay's intros. He did my intro as well.
Yeah.
So Nerd Slap, good dude. He actually fixed Jay's thank you video because I said Jay's thank you video was old, so he needed a new one. So Nerd Slap made him. I told Nerd Slap make a new one. So.
Yeah, no, he's really, really good. I enjoy his stuff as well.
Yeah, it's up to Nerd Slap. And then we might, I don't know, are we gaming tonight, Luna?
Oh, for sure. We better be.
Okay, so there you go.
I'm not subbed to Nerd Slap, although I'm on Nerd Slap Gaming.
Oh, yeah,
there we go. Nerd Slap, I am 143. And you've got an extra subscriber there.
Yeah, he has Nerd Slap and Nerd Slap Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I think I was subbed to Nerd Slap. Let me have a look. Nerd Files? Is that another one?
Yeah, that's him too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I am subscribed to that one. It was the Nerd Slap Gaming I wasn't subbed to. But listen, thank you so much, Luna, for coming on. It was really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Colhauser, for joining us as well. And thank
No
you
problem.
to the awesome chat that got Luna to 251 and beyond. So the next time you come on, Luna,
254.
Ooh.
yeah, brilliant.
Hey,
Jeez,
keep
now we
going
just
now.
now I feel like we need someone to round it off to 255. So yeah. So yeah, if there's someone out there that hasn't subbed yet, I have got 29 people from X on here. I hope all of you have subbed as well. And then we've got 29 people on YouTube that are watching as well. If one of you haven't subbed, please go over. Wanna Wrestle says he's number 255. Oh, Colhauser, check
there you
with
go.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wanna Wrestle. You are a legend, as is everyone else that subbed. Our
Thank
telethon
you.
was a success. Mission accomplished.
Yep.
Now you passed the halfway mark, Luna. You passed the halfway
Mhm.
mark, so that's good. So yeah,
Now
I'm going to
journey to
sign
300.
off.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm going to find my awesome intro and make it my outro. But where the hell is it? You just put that on screen, and then we can say goodbye. I'm just trying to find it. I think it was that one. Oh, please, God, don't let me be putting something up that's not.
Whoa, what you got on there?
Yeah, that's the right one. Now, I've got lots of busy things. I'm busy with Tree Bear's latest one. I'm busy. Nesum Dorma is finished. I'm busy with another animation. I'm fully into song animations now. Anyway, so yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Colhauser. Until the next time, because there will be a next time. See. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait, I need to do this first. And then that, and that, and that, and there.